Hello everyone, welcome back to Famous Unknown. A Ugandan leader is getting roasted on the internet, especially on Twitter. And why is he getting roasted? Well, he had cancer in the throat, okay? He had cancer. This leader went to Germany to get some treatment and was there for good 6 months. According to him, he said to God that if he gets through this, he will build God a church. So he stayed in Germany for 6 months for chemo and radiotherapy. So he got recovered. And lo and behold, he came back to Uganda and built a church.
A Ugandan politician is getting roasted because after getting cancer and treatment in Germany for 6 months, he built a church in Uganda, not a hospital. This is how he explains it.
In November 2022, I was diagnosed with cancer of the throat. And I underwent chemo and radiotherapy. And I stayed in Germany for 6 months. And I recovered. When I got up out of that nasty experience, I promised God and myself that I would build him a church in his honor.
Interesting. People are roasting him. Yes, he deserved to be roasted. When you had the cancer, you traveled to Germany to seek for treatment. What was the reason of him traveling to Germany? Because there's no hospital in Uganda that can take care of him. So he left for Germany for treatment. But when he got recovered, he didn't think of building a hospital. No, he didn't think of building a hospital, but he thought of building a church. According to him, he made a promise to God that he will build God a church.
In November 2022, I was diagnosed with cancer of the throat. And I underwent chemo and radiotherapy. And I stayed in Germany for 6 months. And I recovered. When I got up out of that nasty experience, I promised God and myself that I would build him a church in his honor.
But he didn't make promise to God that he will build a hospital for others to be taken care of. But he built a church. If he was to build a hospital, it will benefit the nation, no? Because you guys don't have that kind of hospital, you traveled outside in Germany to go seek for help. If Germans were to build churches instead of hospital, would you have been there? Now this is my question. If German didn't build a hospital but built church, where would this man go? Where? They built a hospital for you to go seek help. But instead of you building a hospital in your nation or in your country, no, you decided to build a church. Sometimes I don't understand these African leaders or Africans in general. I don't understand. Not everybody is capable of traveling outside to go seek for help. We need to change our mentality as Africans. Not everybody will get that kind of money to travel outside. Not everybody is capable of traveling outside for help. No. But you as a politician or as a leader, because you have diplomatic passport and you can travel anyhow, and because you guys are corrupt and looting money, you can travel anyhow to go seek for help. How about the citizens of Uganda? Did you think about your citizens? No, you didn't. Your selfish interest. You came back and built a church. You came back and built a church. For what? For what? What are they going to do with the church? What are they going to do with the church that will benefit an individual or few people? The church is going to be benefiting an individual or few people. Church is a business. Instead of you building a hospital for your country, you built a church. If Germans were to hear this, I don't think they should accept this guy for even for checkup, because I know he'll be going back there for checkup. Why don't you build a hospital in your country so that other people can benefit? For those who doesn't have the ways and means to travel outside, but yet you build a church so that only the poor people will go in there. Oh my gosh. Even God knows that is a stupid mentality. I don't think God is even going to reward you for this. God won't bless you for this. Those that took care of you, if they were to build a church, where would you go? This is the kind of corrupt-minded. And US is sitting there. They won't go do anything to this country. France is sitting there. All these Western world are sitting there. They won't go there, but yet they want to go to whoever that want to help their country. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about this video. What would you have done better? To build a church or to build a hospital? Leave your comment at the comment section. All right? And until we meet again, I'm your host, Shaolin the Kasa Harris. I'm out.